Alright, in this video we are going to look at zeroing in on your demographics. So after a few days of your campaign running, about 3 or 4, you are going to start to collect some very valuable intel on your target market. You are going to be able to see who is clicking on your ads and who isn't, and then you are going to be able to change your campaign to target only those who are really interested in your offer. Now, I don't like guessing in my business, so when I initially start my advertising campaigns, like we said in the previous video, I like to go broad just because it will then target as many people as possible, and then within a few days you will then be able to come and use the reporting system in Facebook to analyze that information. Okay, so I've got open my Facebook account here, and what I'm looking at in the left hand side column is the old reports. Okay, so you click on old reports, and then you are going to click on advertising performance. This little drop down here, you're going to select responder demographics, and then you are going to filter by campaign. Okay, so when you click on that campaign filter button, it's going to open up a sort of box with all your campaigns that you are running at the moment. I'm not going to do that just because I've got a heap of campaigns in there, but I have opened up one that I have been running successfully in the muscle building niche, and I'm going to show you how we can analyze these demographics to kind of zero in on our demographics a little bit better. So if I click on the next window, this is what that report looks like. Okay, so the most important thing we're looking for here is this click-through rate. Right, I might just move this across if I can. Is this click-through rate over here. Okay, because we want to see who is clicking through the most to our campaigns. So what you then do is you can sort it. So if I sort it in a ascending or descending way, you can see that there is a lot of this ad is getting absolutely no clicks. Okay, so this is wasted traffic, right? These guys are from these states obviously aren't interested in my muscle building offer. So I want to kind of eliminate all of these states out of my ad, because this is just wasting money. Okay, so it doesn't look like a lot, 0.5%, 0.7%, but that does add up. And I found, or if you only target people who you know are clicking on your ads, you're going to get a much higher click-through rate, and you're going to get more subscribers onto your list, and it just kind of increases your ROI. So for example, here for this campaign, men aged 45 to 54, I've had none click on my ad. So I want to eliminate this completely out of my ad campaign. So what I'll do is just sort this again, and then it brings through the highest click-through rates sort of land up on top. And you can see Louisiana in the USA is only getting 1.6% of the impressions, but my click-through rate is 3.4. So people in Louisiana are really interested in my muscle building offer. Okay, and Texas, Texas is doing really well. I could even actually break this out and make a specific offer for people who are in Texas. Okay, so if you scroll down through here, you can start to see the states that are really sort of clicking through this particular ad, and you can start to see the demographics, right? So 25 to 34, they're getting 38% of my of the impressions of this particular ad, and the click-through rate is pretty good. Okay, so what I would then do is I would break out this campaign and change it to these different ages, and you can really sort of tailor that campaign accordingly. So what I mean by that is you might use different wording in your ads for 25 to 34-year-olds than you might do for 35 to 44-year-olds. There are different stages in their lives. You can then use this information to make the offer a lot more relevant to these people than it might have been. So it's pretty simple to do. I'm just going to pause this video and I'll shoot over to my ad just to show you exactly what I mean by that. Okay, so if I shoot over to my adverts manager, you can see here that I'm targeting the United States, and that is what I was doing for this particular campaign. Now, what you want to do is click on the country or region in the United States, and then I'd start going through all of these these regions or countries and start adding them in there. All right, so I'd say Louisiana, Texas, okay, Mississippi, Delaware. I'm not going to do all of these, but you kind of get the idea here, because now we are only targeting states that are actually clicking on our ads. And then for this particular campaign, I would change this to 25 to 34. And I would then run this and target these people for this particular list building campaign, and you'll start to see that you get a much higher click-through rate. You will start to get a lot more opt-ins because this is very, very targeted, and obviously it's going to increase your ROI. Okay, so use the reports after a few days once you've got a bit of intel on your campaign. It takes all the guesswork out of your advertising campaign, and it really does help you zero in on your target market. Now, if you have any questions about this, don't hesitate to drop a question below this video, and we'll answer it as soon as possible. Okay, we'll talk to you soon.